Hi guys, today we're going to do forgiveness for our parents with our baby unicorn guides. Now, two things, actually three things. Why should we do forgiveness? Why baby unicorn guides? Why for our parents? Right? Interesting. Why should we do forgiveness? When we don't forgive ourselves and others, especially our parents, we're often stuck in our life. We could be stuck in our relationships, our health, our career, our money goals, our business, our personal life, our health, like mental health. So it's important because when we do forgiveness, it clears out the way and doors of opportunities could open for us. Secondly, why baby unicorns? Now, forgiveness could be a very boring topic for many of us. Let's face it. Especially 1 minute you're listening to nice pop music, Kesha is playing in the background, and the second minute I'm like, let's do forgiveness. You'll be like, what's wrong with Pranita? I'm having a great day. There's no need for me to forgive. Right? And yeah, when you do forgiveness, it can be quite serious of a topic. I totally agree with you. But when we include the baby unicorns, it can get fun. We can feel more lighter. We can feel as we're in baby unicorn spirit. And that's way better than just using our traditional forgiveness tools. Right? That's why baby unicorns. Thirdly, why should we forgive our parents? Now, as adults or even children, we all have an inner child, right? And an inner child can often hold on to things that our parents did or didn't do that pissed us off, and we would be resenting them for that, being bitter for that, or we would be angry with them for that, right? So today we are going to release all of it, at least some of it, not all, depending on how willing your subconscious is today, right? Now, for this exercise, I'd like you to pick two tops, okay? Two top topics or situations in your life that you're holding on to at an inner child level. Now, this could be stemming from your wee childhood, like when you were 3 years old, 4 years old, or it could be later in your life, or it could be something that you don't know of. But when we start doing the exercise, you might have a memory flash through, you might have an emotion come up, you might think of something that you haven't forgiven them for, and then you can forgive them for that. Fair enough? So let's start, right? Now for this exercise, I'd like you to first switch off all your devices, not this one, not the one you're watching this video on, but the other ones. And then I'd like you to close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths for me, please. 1 and leave, 2 and leave, 3 and leave. And then I'd like you to imagine that there's a golden bubble surrounding you, a nice sparkly golden bubble. Now, this is not an ordinary golden bubble, it's a baby unicorn golden bubble. So make sure there's a lot of sparkles in it, a lot of innocence in it, the emotion of innocence, lot of laughter in it, right? The feeling of frequency of laughter or energy of laughter, just intend for it. And most importantly, there's a lot of hope in it, optimism in it. Isn't that children's sort of talent to be always hopeful, always optimistic, most of them at least, right? So we're going to imbibe that in our golden light, and we're going to allow that golden light to seep through each and every physical, energy, psychic body of ours, including our tailbone, and then we're going to allow that golden light to pass through our thighs, our knees, our calves, our ankles, our feet, our soles, and then 6 feet into the ground vertically and horizontally. And then we are going to allow that golden light to hold us in the baby unicorn spirit. right? Now we're going to imagine our adult unicorn guides to be around us, right? And then we're going to imagine a baby unicorn guides for them to be around us. And this might be tricky if you've never worked with unicorns before. So let me help you out. We first imagine our adult unicorn guides. So we could imagine one unicorn that is a horse with a horn on their forehead and wings, maybe, if you'd like them to have wings, and a baby horse with a baby horn and a wing or two wings next to you. And they are your unicorn guide and your baby unicorn guide, and you might have more than one unicorn guide or baby unicorn guide, and that's fine, but make sure you call upon at least one of each. Take a minute to do this. Remember, you don't have to go all out with your imagination. The point is to have fun, to create mentally, and to believe that unicorns are real, baby unicorns are real, and they're here to help us forgive and lighten ourselves. And now, I'd like you to tap into your inner child spirit. Now you could imagine yourself as a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, whatever age that hurt or wound is from, whatever is stemming for you, or if nothing is stemming for you, to just close your eyes and that stay, think, what makes me angry about my parents? Doesn't have to be both of them, it could be even one of them. And allow that to come up gently, softly. And now, I'd like for you to allow the emotion the memory has to come up for you. Again, very carefully, especially if it's a tough situation that you've been through, or if that reflection or memory has left a scar in your inner child or emotional body. But allow that emotion to come up in a way it's very soft and gentle for you and your inner child and your body and your energy field, if you're psychic, even your psychic bodies. And then ask your baby unicorn guide to touch your heart center, your inner child, your emotional body, and the physical body that has been affected by that emotional wound, or the area of your life that has been affected by that emotional wound, or your soul that has been affected by that emotional wound. Ask your baby unicorn guide to touch it with its healing, soothing, comforting, extremely subtle and gentle or soft cloud-like baby innocent energy. And we might just about recognize it if you're new to baby unicorn energy. But trust that it's happening. And trust that your baby unicorn guide is basking your emotion that has come up for you in that energy and is trying to dissolve it in that energy. And at first, this might feel extremely subtle, but if you give it a few seconds, you'll notice a slight or significant shift in your mindset, in your energy field, in your emotional state, your physical state, or you might just get aware of something new, like a perspective could come forward. And when your baby unicorn touches your heart center, we're going to imagine a pink or a white cloud-like energy bask our heart center in that energy with sparkles and rainbows and childlike laughter and candies. The energy of candy. Ask your baby unicorn guide to produce an energy of candy, your favorite candy maybe when you were a kid. Mine was Melody. If you are from India, Melody is a small chocolate that you get. Allow that candy flavored energy, the energy filled with high frequency hope energy, faith energy, high frequency laughter energy. Feel it in your heart center. You'll suddenly feel, no matter how difficult the emotion was for you, you could feel laughter frequency in your heart center. An energy that uplifts you. That makes you feel you're like your child again. Laughing for absolutely no reason, or wanting to laugh for absolutely no reason, or wanting to jump on a trampoline for absolutely no reason. Ask your baby unicorn guide to give you that type of energy, regardless of how difficult of a memory that has surfaced for you or the emotion that has surfaced for you. Assuring yourself you're not trying to bypass the situation, but you are indeed trying to heal it in a way. It's baby style almost. Allow that memory to fade away in phases of laughter. See yourself laughing, smiling, saying goodbye to it. And while you do it, you might feel a physical sensation. You might feel like farting. You might feel like there are noises coming out of your body. You might feel like shifting. You might feel like jumping. Like I feel like jumping. I think my baby unicorn guide is giving me that energy of a trampoline. You might feel like really excited to do something. Just bask in all that energy. Knowing that your baby unicorn guide does not want you to sulk over it, doesn't want you to hold on to it, and definitely does not want you to go through life having obstacles because of that emotion or your memory, or that memory or a situation. And when you do that, watch your parents bask in that energy too. Allow them, no matter how mad you were at them, to bask in that energy so that you can release them with laughter, with hope, babe. Candy flavored, rainbow flavored, sparkly unicorn, baby unicorn energy. And who wouldn't want that? So if letting go was difficult before, baby style letting go will not be difficult anymore. So watch them leave with that energy. Being assured that you're not trying to be a good person here, but you're trying to cut off from the source of that energy, the emotion, so that does not resurface. So that any block that is cleared now, that can open a door in your life, doesn't resurface and close that door. Right? And see, notice, what is your baby unicorn telling you? Has it shared a perspective with you? Do you hear something? For example, I hear laughter in my ears. What do you hear? Or see, perceive, sense, feel? Do you feel their energy somewhere in your body telling you something? Check. Knowing that your baby unicorn is indeed giving you a reflective answer to your problem. As to why you were holding on to it for so long. And when you feel ready, like you've let go of that emotion, the grip of that emotion or incident in your body, in your mind, in your energy field, in your psychic gifts, in your life, especially the area that was affected by it. And when you feel as though you've also let go of your parents, the grip, the effect of your parents' behavior, thank your baby unicorn guide and your adult unicorn guide. If this is the first time you're meeting them, ask them their names for sure. You can pause the video and ask them their names. And when you feel like you're done chatting with them, take your time. You can then open your eyes and feel more happier again. If you feel inspired to do something baby-like, please go do it. Like I feel like going and listening to a Dua Lipa song, so I'm going to do that. Whatever you feel like doing, do it. And if you found this video to be helpful, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And share my channel with your colleagues, networks, friends, family members. Ask them to forgive themselves, their parents using this meditation. For people who are interested in coaching, hi, my name is Pranita Rao. I am a coach, a healer for sensitive, highly sensitive people, psychics, empaths, and energetically sensitive people around the world. And I work with angels, archangels, unicorns, tree spirits, nature guides, tree guardians, Reiki, and intuitive art. If you're interested in working one-on-one, please do use the link in my YouTube channel bio to book a private session with me. My paid sessions start from $500 per hour and I take clients around the globe. And if you had a takeaway from this video, Please do share it in the comment section below as to what was it? How did the meditation make you feel? How did your baby unicorn appear to you? What energy did it give you? What was your favorite candy? I'd love to know that. And also, do you get that in India? Fun fact, working with baby unicorns has made me very hungry. I have become a food lover, which I wasn't before. So please do drop your candy recommendations. Never know, I might be in a queue in the candy shop for all you know tomorrow. But what I mean to say is, please do share your takeaways, experiences, and learnings from this video. And if you found it inspirational, also you can drop in your requests. If you have any requests for me to make more videos around unicorns or baby unicorns, and you want specific things to be covered, if I can, if they are out of the scope of a paid session, I will definitely cover it. I hope you had fun with your baby unicorn guide and your unicorn guide. Quickly, I'd love for you to give a shout out to my unicorn guides Faith and Hope, my baby unicorn guide Pause, who has helped us in this video. Shout out to Faith, Hope and Pause. And also my two human guides, Billy and Musk, who have been with me through this video in spirit. And thank you for walking with me through this meditation, being so patient and patient with yourself especially. I hope to see you around, and bye for now.